Shavkat Rakhmonov is the new GOAT. He's going to absolutely take over the welterweight division. And look, dude, he's a young buck. He's only 30 years old. He just turned 30 on October 23rd. But he's got this fight coming up against Ian Garry. I mean, talk about a gimme fight. Could it get much easier for this guy? Like, Gary's gonna get smashed, and that's not an opinion, that's a fact. What does Ian Garry have against Shavkat? I'll tell you, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's literally going to be a slightly more competitive Shavkat versus Stephen Thompson. It's like if Shavkat fought a young Stephen Thompson, right? So it's going to be a little competitive. On the feet, it might be a little interesting, but once it's up against the cage, he's cooked, bro. Ian Garry, he's weak. He's a vegan. And look, don't come at me, because I have nothing against vegans, I really don't, but veganism isn't strength, guys. Let's not lie here, okay? And look, I don't want to do any MMA math, but let's just compare Jeff Neal, okay? How Shavkat did against Jeff Neal, and how Ian Garry did against Jeff Neal. Who finished Jeff Neal? It was Shavkat, not Garry. Garry came out here and he edged the win over Jeff Neal. It was embarrassing. It was terrible. It was absolutely awful. But that's not the point of this video. The title of this video is Shavkat Rakhmonov is the future. The future of the UFC, the future of the welterweight division. Because even against Belal Muhammad, I believe he 100% beats Belal. Now that might be a little controversial, right? But in terms of grappling, let's say you just make them equal, right? Striking, Shavkat's got a massive advantage, right? So, and Belal's also getting up there in age too. 36 years old is a little much, you know? And honestly, you know what? The thing is about Shavkat is I've actually really stayed away from trying to glaze him. I really have, like, to be completely honest. Like, I've talked to all my friends and they're like, oh, Shavkat's the next one. I'm always like, well, let's wait on this guy. But you can't deny his record. He has all finishes. He's undefeated and he's finished everybody. And there's literally no one besides Belal Muhammad who even poses a slight threat to Shavkat. I mean, maybe Leon Edwards would be a little tricky, but besides those two, Shavkat runs through the division. And you know, honestly, I'm kind of surprised because, you know, I used to think that the UFC wasn't really gonna like Shavkat, you know? But I'm really shocked by all the opportunities they're giving him, honestly. I mean, the fight against Stephen Thompson, I mean, that was a gimme. That was such an easy fight. Like, come on, man. And then Ian Garry, like, he gets to fight Ian Garry for the title eliminator. That's insane. 5-minute rounds. With Ian Garry, like, obviously he's gonna destroy him. He's gonna finish Ian Garry. And look, you know, honestly, I was gonna say, like, if you disagree with that take, tell me why in the comments down below. But honestly, I don't think a single soul disagrees with that. Honestly, I really don't. I mean, at worst, Shavkat beats him in the decision. But he's gonna finish him. Of course he's gonna finish him. Although, look, there is a little bit of trouble in paradise because I understand Shavkat he's kind of hittable. His defense, his striking defense specifically, is a little suspicious. But honestly, his chin, his toughness, and his overall skills and abilities on the ground and on the feet, I mean, that kind of makes up for it, but I'd love to see that get fixed, because if Shavkat could fix his striking defense and get just, you know, kind of, you know, decent at it, become a lot less hittable, he would be a monster. But look, being hittable, not having fantastic defense, that's not necessarily enough to completely be disqualified, because you know who else has bad or like mediocre striking defense? Alex Pereira. He's got the hands down. The chin isn't up per se, but it's kind of, you know, mid-level. And Alex Pereira gets hit as well, but he still does great and he still finishes people. So I think Shavkat's threat of being able to finish you will be enough to keep him safe for now. It's like overwhelming offense will be his defense, you know? But hey, look, this video is, you know, it's glaze, I know. Please forgive me, guys. I know it's glazing, but I want to create a discussion with this video. Do you guys think Shavkat beats, I mean, Ian Garry, no one's going to be talking about that. Do you think he beats Belal Muhammad? And if he beats Belal, is there anyone else that can beat him? Please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you love us, you know. If you don't love us, then go away. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. But it's okay, because we love everybody here. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.